Hello everyone, my name is Matea. Welcome to this restorative yoga routine where we will use the support of a bolster to bring our body into some different postures that help promote relaxation and recovery. If you don't have a bolster handy, you can also use a pillow or a cushion. Our first posture is going to be a restorative fish. Lay your bolster out lengthwise on the ground or a mat. Then bring your hips up to the edge of the bolster. Plant the feet and let your spine rest down on that support below. You can keep your knees bent or extend them long on the mat. Maybe you bring your arms out to a T with the palms slipped up towards the ceiling. We'll be in this pose for a little bit of time, so you might let the eyes close or take a soft gaze. And just focus on letting that bolster below support your body. Notice where you still might be holding tension, maybe in the jaw or between the eyebrows. Use your next few breaths to release that tension. We'll move into our next posture from here. Bring the soles of feet together, knees out wide. You might keep your arms out in a T or bring one hand to your belly, other one rests on the chest to stay connected to your breath. Let your knees hang heavy towards the mat and just tune into the natural rhythm of your breath. Take 3 more full cycles of breath. And whenever that's complete, bring your hands to your outer thighs and let them guide your knees back together like you're closing a book. And then gently bring the spine up a bit to just remove that bolster from behind you, and then lay back down on the ground. Next up is going to be a supported bridge. Plant your feet right in front of your seat, grab a hold of your bolster, lift the hips just enough to slide that bolster under the widest part of your hips, and let your hips rest heavy on that support. Again, arms might rest down by the sides, or maybe you bring them to the body to stay connected with the breath. Let that bolster support your hips. Maybe close the eyes and let the body relax. Stay for 3 more full cycles of breath, noticing the sensations of your inhale and the exhale. And then we'll make our way into our next posture, which is going to be a hip flexor stretch. Stretch your left leg long on the mat. Keep your right knee bent. Let that left leg or that left hip here sink down into your support. Feel the hip flexor stretch. Two more breaths. And then bend back into your left knee, plant the foot, and extend the right leg long on the mat. Heel connected, toes point up. Let your hips rest heavy. Deep breaths into the hip flexor. Two more breaths here. And then plant that right foot back down. We'll take a waterfall next. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling. You might just hang out in stillness or maybe circle out the ankles a few times. Start to plant your feet back down on the ground. And we'll take a Psoas release from here. Start by drawing your right knee in towards your chest. Place your hands to rest on the shin. You might keep your left leg bent or extend it long on the mat. Once you find the shape in your legs, focus on letting the hips rest into the bolster. You might notice your right knee tracking out to the right as the psoas begins to relax. The psoas is the muscle that connects the lower body to the upper body, helps keep us upright all day. Stay for 3 more complete cycles of breath. Once that's complete, plant the left foot back down if it's not there already, and release the right leg to bring that foot back down. We'll do that on the other side. This time, left knee draws in towards chest. Place the hands to rest on the shin. Maybe the right knee stays bent, or you can extend it long on the mat. Once you find your shape with the legs, let the hips relax into the bolster. Send a few deep breaths into the pelvic region. Stay for 3 more complete cycles of breath. And when that's complete, plant the right foot back down and bring the left foot down to meet it. Press into the feet just enough to pick up the hips. Slide the bolster out from under and let your hips return back down to the ground. We're going to take a supported Savasana. Place your bolster right under your knees here. You might bring your hands down by the sides, or maybe bring them to the belly. Let the eyes close and relax into the ground below. Take 3 more rounds of breath. When that's complete, you might stay exactly how you are, or bend into the knees just enough to slide that bolster out from under you. And then come onto either side into a fetal position. Pause for 1 complete cycle of breath, and then gently press the body back into a seat. That concludes our restorative yoga routine using the support of our bolster. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, please leave those in the comments box down below. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me.